Okay, we're going to upgrade my Ford Sync software. We're in a 2014 Taurus. It's summer of 2022. So I just bought this car about 2 weeks ago. It's in pretty good shape. The only thing that's really bad is we have buttons here. But it was a rental its whole life. I don't know where. I think it went through 2 companies. So I don't think so I'm guessing they probably didn't update the system. So the problem I'm having is sometimes when I put it in reverse, the backup screen is upside down. It's like every other day it changes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. One time I turned it on, there's lines going up and down. I think it might be the wire in the trunk, because the wire in the trunk is the trunk lid. Looks like somebody's messed around with it. So I'll do a video on that when I get to that. But I read or I saw a video, they said updating this software might fix the problem with the backup camera. I talked to a service director at Ford, and he said usually the problem with the backup camera being upside down, it's not actually the screen or the camera, it's the module behind the screen. And he said it's about an $800 module. He didn't say if that included installation, but for a 2014, I'd rather not spend the money. We'll try the software. Okay, so I downloaded it, put it on a USB. My USB is in my console here. Take all the junk out of there. What's all that junk in there for? Okay, so there's 2 USBs. It doesn't matter which one you use. They only go in one way, so don't force it. Okay, so we got it in there, and it automatically came up here. It had given me a choose, but it chose for something.
Not excessive remote throughout the entire installation. If you choose to upgrade your vehicle while idling in your driveway, make sure your vehicle is not in an enclosed space such as a garage during this time. Additionally, always make sure airflow under the vehicle is not blocked by tall grass, snow, or any other obstruction.
Do not remove your USB device from the USB port until Sync displays a final installation complete message. At that time, you will be asked to press OK to exit the installation process. Now press OK to continue, and the update will begin. So we'll press OK here. I started carrying one of these pens with a fiber tip. It's just a lot easier to press the screen. Restarting system. So keep the car running. They said it. I watched one video. The guy said it might reboot a couple of times and throw up some weird screens. So just let it do what it's gonna do. Looks like it's broke already. Okay, let me set you up on a tripod here. So the screen went blank. So the screen went black for about a minute, and then it flashed up that other screen. So here's the PDF here's the PDF I downloaded. When you download the file from Ford for the USB, there's also an installation PDF. So it's pretty basic. It's pretty basic stuff. Nothing fancy. Just download the file to your desktop and then open the zip file. Don't extract it. According to the directions, it doesn't say extract it. It just says open it, and then drag the files to your USB, and that's it. And then you know the rest. We come in here and start the car, keep the car running. And put the USB in. It's hot in here. It's really hot in here. So let's read the PDF here. It says here, we're committed to enhancing and improving upon the Sync driving experience. And to make it even better, we'll periodically release software updates so you have the latest version of Sync to keep you up to date and in the know. Before you start, you will need access to your computer and vehicle for this update. If you don't have a computer, I think if you call Ford, they'll mail you the USB. I saw a fella do a video on that too. Ford mailed him a USB. You can also bring it to a dealer and they'll do it, but they charge you for it. I don't know how much. I didn't ask, but they ain't cheap. I think it's over $100 an hour. So you will need to be parked in an open area. That's because they don't want your car to catch on fire, you know. And the hot muffler will catch the grass on fire, stuff like that. You will need a USB storage drive that has at least 8 gigs. That depends on the size of the download. My download here, the one we're doing, was only a half a gig, so I probably could have got by with a smaller USB. has at least 8 gig capacity. Actual downloads may vary as maps are included. Is not currently password protected. That's the USB. You know, no password on the USB. FAT32. When you format the USB drive, you can choose how you want it formatted, and FAT32 is the common one. That's the old-fashioned one that goes back to Windows 95. I'll show you where that is on the screen when we go and look at this stuff on the computer screen. And then it says, what is exFAT? You don't need to know about that. That's just a newer version of the format. How do I format my USB? We'll go over that. That's pretty simple. I think most people these days should know how to do that. 2 clicks and you're done. Note, some vehicles are equipped with an automatic engine shutdown. I forgot to do that. Due to the length of time for the update process, this feature should be disabled. Oh, see, you go into your screens here and turn off the engine shutdown feature. So I forgot to do that. Oops. So see, that's right in here. Automatic engine shutdown option. Due to the length of time for the update process, this feature should be disabled. I doubt if I can get to it now. Go to vehicle. Vehicle. Automatic engine. And turn that off. Okay, so it let me do that. That must be separate. Okay, so we'll read this paragraph again. So, note, some vehicles are equipped with an automatic engine shutdown option due to the length of time for the update process. This feature should be disabled. If you haven't bumped into that yet, if you haven't bumped into that automatic shutdown yet, what happened to me was I let it run for a while. After I first got it, I was doing something else. I just let it run, and after 15 minutes or so, it just automatically shut off. Yeah. So here they're saying turn that off so the car keeps running. On the website for this one, for this current update, it says you can drive the vehicle while you're doing the update here. So I know I've seen videos they say don't drive it, but those were going back to like 2012. Okay, so it looks like it might be done. It's not saying yet. Sync. One fellow's video said it'll look totally different. When it's done, it'll write a file to your USB. The car will actually write a file to your USB, and then you're supposed to go back into your computer, go back to your Ford account on their website, and upload that file so they know you did the update and they can keep you updated with the new stuff. Okay, so we're at 15 minutes so far. Okay, so step 1 of 4. This portion of the update will start on your computer. The download should start automatically after you click download update. Please download the update file to your computer and not to the USB drive yet. If your browser prompts you to do so, save the file to your desktop or similar easily accessible location on your computer's hard drive. Keep your USB drive close by. You will need it in step 2. Installing 1 of 9. So this is going to be a while. 3, 4, oh, spoke too soon. 4 of 9. I don't have maps, so it shouldn't take long. I don't have maps, so it shouldn't take too long. As far as I know, I don't. Maps is a separate feature. One video I watched, the fellow said it was $800 for a little memory card that you stick in your slot down here. I don't go nowhere, so I don't need maps. It would be nice on a trip, but if you travel a lot for work or vacations, it would be nice. You know, I did test drive one Taurus that had it, and it was kind of cool. You know, it showed exactly where you were on the street, a little icon traveling the road. But $800, you know, you can buy a map for $20. You know. Okay, step 2 of 4. Move to the USB and extract update. I already know how to do this. Move on to step 3. While the update file downloads to your computer, insert the empty USB drive to your computer's USB. Well, download the file first. You know, put it on your desktop. When that's done, put the USB thing in and format it, you know, so it's clean, free of viruses, right? You don't want to give your car a virus. And then, let's see here. Here's different browsers. Then, when the download is complete, locate the drive, locate the folder, the zip file that you download. When the download is complete, locate the zip file that should now be saved to your computer's hard drive, and locate your USB drive on your desktop. You may need to manually navigate to the file destination you specified in step 1. Your folder and file names will differ slightly. Tip: if you do not specify a destination for these files, step 1, check for the zip file in your computer's downloads or document folder. Your computer may have saved the file to one of those folders by default. Okay, we're still on number 4 here. Once your downloaded file has been located, right-click on the folder and select Open With, then select Windows Explorer. Mine didn't say Windows Explorer, it just said Open With New Window. So it didn't say Windows Explorer, it said Windows Folder. Select all the files in the window. There was 3 files, and drag them to your USB. Okay, pretty easy, and that's what it should look like. And you're done. With these update files on your USB drive, you're now ready to safely eject the drive and move to your vehicle for step 3. So click on the USB and select eject. But I did hear Microsoft saying that's no longer necessary. You can just pull out the USB. But I'd say it's probably still safer to eject it first, just to be on the safe side. I know I've worked around computers for a long time, and sometimes I eject them and sometimes I just yank them. But, I've never seen to have had a problem. So I've been lucky. We're still on number 4. We're at 23 minutes. Okay, step 3 of 4, install the files. That's what we're doing now. We went 4, 5, 6 real quick. We're on 6. Okay, so step 3 of 4 here. That's what we're doing now. And then at the end it says, once installation is complete, remove the USB drive. Wait, let's see here. So let's see here. You will need to follow. Okay.
Congratulations. You have successfully updated your sync software to Gen 2 version 3.7. Please do not remove your USB device until after you press OK on the final installation complete message. After this message, then take your USB device and return to your sync owner account at www.syncmyride.com/support to confirm you have updated your software successfully.
It's writing a file to the USB. And then there's the installation complete file. Kind of looks the same to me. Not much different, but I've only been using it for a week or so. So here's the last couple pages. Once installation is complete, remove the USB drive, turn off the vehicle, and open the door. To confirm successful installation, wait a few moments and restart your vehicle. The system will indicate it has been updated. Your vehicle downloaded a file to your USB drive upon installation. We'll quickly upload this file in step 4 to report your update. That will allow us to alert you to other important system updates in the future. Okay, so once the installation is complete, remove the USB drive. Turn off the vehicle. And open the door. To confirm successful installation, wait a few moments and restart your vehicle. A few moments. How long is that? 1 moment, 2 moment, 3 moment. I think in general for computer chips and things like that, I think they say 15 seconds. That's what they say for desktops. I don't know about cars, so we'll go ahead and start it and we'll see what happens. It doesn't say it was updated. Just went back to the screen. Well, at least we don't have to worry about copyright. All we get is static. I noticed this. I drove a Lincoln Continental for years. I bought that one used too. It's 21 years old now, and the AM radio never really worked all that great. I'm like 50 miles from the nearest big city, so the stations come in like this, static. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. And I noticed my neighbor's got an old Cadillac, and his AM stations work great. I mean, they come in crystal clear. So I don't know what would be the difference between a Ford and a Cadillac radio. So I'll have to check into that. Okay, so it seems like we're done. Let's see what the backup camera's doing. Oh boy, it works. Okay, see, now I had turned off those bars. Some of the videos say that's the fix for getting your backup camera to work right, is you turn off those bars. So I'm not gonna mess with it. We'll see what it does. And it was working last night and this morning. But yesterday morning it wasn't. Okay, see ya. Bye. So, okay, so that took 30 minutes, exactly 30 minutes, 45 seconds. Okay, so we'll go on the computer screen. I don't know if I'll put that in first. I'll probably put it in first, and then I'll add on this part where we come out to the car. So that's probably what I'll do. So. Okay, so yeah, I'm just making sure I didn't miss nothing. I don't know where the version would be. Where would the version be? I know it told me in the pop-up, but I read somewhere that you can connect your car to the wireless router if you have a wireless router and download the updates right to your car. So I suppose that's what that would be for. I'm guessing though. So. Oh boy, see, I didn't have this part before. I just had one color is one color. I don't know how they would change the color lights. You know, all of mine were blue. So if you have blue lights, I don't know how they'd make them red. I guess there's LEDs. So they can probably change the colors. So blue is nice. I prefer the blue anyway, so. Vehicle health report. Well, here you can get your door keypad code. In order to edit the keypad code, first enter the factory code. Oh, this is where you would enter a additional one. Like the car comes with a factory code. Okay, that's down there on the that should be down there on the sidewall. There's a little white sticker. Okay, if not, call the Ford dealer that originally sold your car, and they should be able to tell you the code. That's how I tracked down an old Lincoln one. I had the VIN, and I called the dealer where the car was sold in Jersey. I'm out in Ohio, and he was able to look it up in the files and get me the code. And you can first you enter in your factory code to verify it's you, and then you can enter in a simple code. Like each person can have their own code, you know, birth date or something. And then when you enter the car with the code, then all your settings are set. You know, your seat settings and your, I suppose it changes the mirrors too. I'm not sure. So, stuff. Camera settings. You change how the lines appear. Enable valet mode. I'm not really sure what that's for. I guess when you go to a valet, you don't go on and give them their key or something. I'm not sure. Clock. I think mine's 5 minutes fast. That's the way it came. I just haven't had a chance to change it. Auto dim mode. Auto day night. Okay. Edit wallpaper. I saw a video on that. You can update your own. You can upload your own JPEG. And then that'll give you a new screen. Display sound. I don't think this is a Sony radio. Everything I watched and read, the limited trim, the Taurus limited trim, had the Sony radio, but when this starts up, it just says Ford. It's supposed to say Sony, but now that I'm older, I don't really care about that. But if you're looking to make sure you get the Sony radio, make sure it is. You know, there's a few other features too. Like this one doesn't have the rear windshield screen, although I think limited versions are supposed to. So I'm thinking because it was a rental, you know, when the rental place ordered the car, they probably didn't get all the special features. I'm guessing, but I'm thinking that's what it was. I can't really. I messed around with this. This is how to get your speakers to balance out. It's kind of slow. It works, but it's still kind of slow. It doesn't change in a split second. How come? Okay, we went over that. Settings. Oh, there's voice commands that you can put in here too. Okay, well, I haven't messed with that yet. We'll have to get some voice commands. I think there's a list in the manual. Media player. Phone, wireless. I suppose the wireless would probably use your phone to get out to the satellite. I think if you're near your house, it can use your house router. You just have to enter in the router name and password. I think I read that. And when you're out on the road, it probably uses your phone to get out there. See now, I think the way it works, if I had maps would show up here. Okay, I think that's enough for now. Okay, see ya. Bye. Okay, so after I was done, I went ahead and put it in reverse one more time to check the backup, and we're upside down again. Go figure, huh? So what I'll do here is information. Click on services here. The gears. Vehicle. Camera. I'm gonna turn these off so I don't get any lines. And last time I did that, it took a couple of days. It didn't happen right away. Okay, so we'll wait and see. So there's definitely something wrong with the camera. Just flipping the camera on the trunk won't work. You know, it doesn't have nothing to do with that. It might be the ground. I watched one video, the guy put a new ground wire on it and it worked. It's from opening and closing the trunk too much. It wore out the wire. Okay.